Hello, it's Bricktopian here, and today I will be talking about why I think we should get sets from LEGO based on The Matrix. First of all, I think even though The Matrix is quite a mature audience-based franchise, the fact that we have had things based on The Matrix to do with LEGO before gives me hope that they could one day be Matrix sets. I know we haven't had any actual physical products from the Matrix in LEGO, but the first LEGO movie was actually based on the same story as the first Matrix movie. And if you've watched the first Matrix movie and the first LEGO movie, you will see how many similarities there are. Also, in the second LEGO movie, the LEGO Movie 2, there was actually a cameo reference to the Matrix in that as well, because we saw minifigure on-screen versions of Agent Smith. And then more recently, we have got some marketing tactic from LEGO where they showed a brick in one hand and a brick in another hand, in blue and in red. And this is another reference to the Matrix and was used to piggyback on the marketing for the new Matrix movie, Matrix Resurrections. So the fact that they would use this as part of their branding as well says they're obviously not too worried about promoting the Matrix and associating LEGO with the Matrix. And I think if they did do the Matrix, there's a few sets they could do. I mean, obviously there's not as many possibilities maybe as something like Star Wars, because obviously you haven't got all the different ships and locations, and so there's not as many characters. I mean, there's quite a few characters, but there's not as many. But they could do something like a Sentinel would be really good as a LEGO set, and the Nebuchadnezzar ship would be really good as a LEGO set, and even the pods that they're kept in, the humans are kept in by the machines, could even work as a LEGO set. And obviously there's a few other things that would be good, not as good maybe as those, but they could still work. Like maybe they could do Trinity's motorcycle. I mean, she's had a motorcycle in both Matrix Reloaded and in Matrix Resurrections, so they could have a set. Even it doesn't even have to be a big set, just of Trinity and Neo on her motorcycle. So yeah, there's lots of options, and I know how popular the Matrix is because it's considered a big part of pop culture. So there'll definitely be fans and a market for it. Although obviously it is more of a adult themed film franchise, so obviously there wouldn't be so many children who would buy it, even though I myself got into the Matrix when I was a child. But I think it is possible, because although it's more of a R-rated sort of 15 plus sort of film franchise, then they have been spreading out more with the older range stuff more recently, like with Stranger Things, and even the new film The Batman, I believe, is an R-rated film. I know I could be wrong, but so it is getting more and more possible that it could happen, especially with the 18 plus line of sets that they're now doing, because obviously before LEGO didn't have the 18 plus branding. So I feel like, why don't they actually use that and make sets that are based on more mature themes, like matured films and more adult orientated franchises? I know we've got a lot of good franchises already, and popular ones like Star Wars and Harry Potter, and in the past we've had ones from other things that may not be around now, but they were in the past, like Indiana Jones and SpongeBob and Scooby-Doo and things like that. But yeah, but I'd like to see the Matrix, and I think it'd be great. And obviously there's 4 films, so there's a lot of different options, because there's 4 films to choose from, so it's not just one film. It wouldn't be like, it's not like a one-off, it is a franchise. And the fact that the Matrix is a Warner Brothers property, also means it's possible because obviously Lego have worked with Warner Brothers on other things, because the Scooby-Doo sets they have done in the past, they were Scooby-Doo's part of Warner Brothers, and the Flintstones I believe is part of Warner Brothers, and they did a Flintstones set, and also Looney Tunes is part of Warner Brothers, and they're doing Looney Tunes stuff recently. So it is possible. Obviously, there are other things that I'd like to see Lego do from themes that I think they probably won't do, that would be even less likely than the Matrix, but the Matrix would probably be my top choice, or definitely one of my top choices, because I'm so interested in the Matrix as a set, and I feel like it really does match Lego's branding well, because obviously Lego, a big part of Lego is creating things and creating your own world, and like being the architect of your own little universe, and obviously that's what the Matrix is about too, and it's about being in control and creating things yourself. So it wouldn't be too off-brand for Lego to promote it in that way, and obviously that's probably what they were thinking with their recent marketing that they've used with the Matrix Resurrections. But yeah, I don't know how realistic it is. I think maybe they would have done it by now if they were going to do a collaboration with the Matrix, but I'm not going to lose hope, and I'm sure other people would like it too. I mean, I've even seen mocks being done where people have made Lego mocks of the Matrix, like the Sentinels, and I've seen the Nebuchadnezzar before, so obviously there are people who like it. I just hope that Lego one day goes, well, it's more of an older themed franchise, but a lot of people still like it, so we'll try it and see what happens. But anyway, that's just my thoughts, and I'm sure you have your own thoughts, and thanks for listening, and feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you, goodbye.